Let's take a moment and talk about mental health. This serious illness can impact anyone and may influence the way we feel, think, and act. It can change our response to stress, work productivity, and the ability to make meaning of our lives. Mental illnesses are brain function disorders that stem from complex interactions that can be due to genetics and environmental factors. Although it is not a physical illness, depression is the leading cause of disability, and symptoms can begin at a young age. Depression is the most common mental disorder that is characterized by sadness, loss of pleasure and interest, feelings of little self-worth, inhibited sleep or appetite, tiredness, and poor concentration. If you get caught in this lull, it can affect your normal life activities. I was personally a victim of falling into a depressed mindset when I lost all my athletic scholarships due to a serious back injury during a high school soccer game. My motivated mindset was destroyed by painkillers that were fed to me during my recovery. I fell into a dark place, began to harm myself, and ultimately couldn't recognize the man I once was. This depression was only exacerbated when I witnessed a good friend take his own life by jumping off the 3-story library at my school. This devastating moment allowed me the ability to recognize how an action like this can impact the whole community in a dark way, especially the lives of family members and friends who have to bear with this for the rest of their lives. 45% of teens suffer from a mental disorder, and 1 in 5 have a severe mental illness. We're talking about 20% of our teen population. So, is anyone going to address this problem before it's too late? Mental health in the youth is only getting worse, and 76% of these kids do not obtain enough treatment or care. Sadly, severe depression has increased 2.3% in the last 5 years, and it's noted that 11% have mood disorders and 8% with anxiety. According to data from the CDC, since 2007, suicide has been the second leading cause of death among those ranging from 10 to 24 years old, and the statistic has only risen due to COVID-19 forcing children to be isolated at home without any physical interaction with their friends. Social media has also influenced young adults to believe false narratives from the posts of influencers that depict their lives are perfect. But in reality, it's those same individuals and many people within our own communities that suffer from some type of mental illness. Together, as a collective, we must encourage one another to open up, seek help, and offer a hand in support. There previously was a stigma that people with mental health issues were forced into insane asylums, where nurses would pump them with medications, turning them into emotionless zombies. But as time has changed, there's a clear indication that the world has recognized that mental illnesses can affect everyone from all walks of life at any point of their existence. As I just alluded to, mental health conditions affect 1 in 5 adults in the US, and about 1 in 25 have a serious mental disorder. 18.1% of adults experience anxiety within the year. 1 in 100 have schizophrenia. 6.1 million have bipolarism. 16 million with major depression. And roughly 10 million have co-occurring mental health and addiction disorders. Nearly half of those with depression also have anxiety disorders, resulting in being the most common mental illness affecting 40 million Americans over the age of 18. These anxiety disorders amount to more than $42 billion a year, which is almost a third of the mental health bill, $148 billion in total. With all those stats in mind, suicide is ranked 10th in causes of death for adults in the US, and 90% of those who kill themselves have a mental health disorder. So the question is, how can we help these individuals? Remember, behind every statistic is a real human being that can be influenced by their families, friends, and communities through work, school, and socialization. The most important action you can provide to someone experiencing a mental health episode is your support. We can bridge the gap between mental health and physical health, as both are crucial for your overall health and well-being. A method in which I successfully addressed this issue and witnessed my solution work was through founding a nonprofit organization called the Life Optimization Club at UC Riverside. With this philanthropic student organization, we were able to accumulate donations worth $3,000 in food, clothes, and supplies, and distributed them to homeless shelters throughout Riverside County. It was important for me to establish coordination with organizations that have the same mission, to induce useful conversation among members while stressing the importance of mental health, physical well-being, strength through education, and how to obtain financial freedom. Doing community service with fellow members at university was great, but my passion was to impact the youth in my community through a unique way. A partnership I was very proud of linking to was with Raincross Boxing Academy. Being a part of the Highlander Gloves boxing team, we built a relationship with a local gym and provided our academic resources to their youth program by aiding in training, mentorships, and tutoring. RBA is a nonprofit that was founded by Riverside Police Detective Mario Dorado and UCR alumni Celia Miranda. With the help of local law enforcement, we were able to target at-risk adolescents and give them a sense of direction through mentorships. We aim to ingrain the importance of implementing habits of physical activity and physiological tranquility through building a sense of camaraderie with these kids. We were able to help them with their academics and also with their lives outside of school. We gave them a safe space to express their feelings about the struggles they faced from stresses that influenced their previously unacceptable behavior. With this community, every parent who placed their child into this program eventually saw positive results, and their past unsatisfactory actions came to a halt. Through my success with LOC and Raincross Boxing, I witnessed the benefits of developing a community that serves as an outreach to those who are underprivileged or seek help. I now strive to broaden this organization to a larger scale, starting with our own community. Every location has a specific niche environment. In our city, there's been an increase in tragic events like suicide or accidental overdoses in young adults. These were all good friends of mine who lost their lives and left behind their loved ones to weep about their departure. I will not allow their lives to be forgotten. These events must be the catalyst to the necessary movement towards recognizing mental health as a serious problem. With the support of my professors from Johns Hopkins University, I believe we can build a branch of this organization in our own community that targets these specific needs. Through providing the necessary infrastructure, this club can give students the ability to cater to their own demands by using their perspective to determine what solutions are best fit. With zero investment cost, this organization can bring motivated individuals together to support one another as a team and bring light to many serious issues that have been neglected in our society.